Great job, Nanette. Hold on. Okay. We're in now. We're up. Hey, everybody. I'm going to wait a few minutes as usual. I said around 5, and I got a little bit behind. I have a disabled dog. I have to make sure he has somebody watching him, or you'll hear him the whole time, and that distracts me really bad. So let's see. But I'm gonna fix my hair live because that's what I like to do. Mm, okay. All right. Mhm. Hi. Oh, hey. How are you? Just waiting a little bit longer, um, but we'll start in a minute anyway. If I hope you're doing well in these crazy energies. Couple rough, rough days, I'm sure. Mm, I'm good. I am good. I really wanted to do this yesterday, but one thing on top of another, I do a lot of energy healing, so I was very busy. The energy's crazy right now. But I guess we'll get started. Yeah, it's very rough, but there's a reason. So, I had to jot a bunch of stuff down because the angels and ancestors really want to talk about this, okay? So, um, let's talk about the energy. And in the next couple of weeks, it'll speed up, and this year will be off like on overdrive. So that's why the angels and ancestors keep talking about healing, and I think that's like the big obstacle that's left. All obstacles have been removed except self, placed obstacles on our part. And, this journey is about self mastery and self love. And so, um, we can like if you do a session with me or if you talk to your friend, it's fine. But pointing fingers at your counterpart for the sake of it is never helpful because it's always about you. It's only helpful if it helps you transmute the energy because uh it'll keep you stuck. You're holding a story in place, right? And so um when you tell it, it's just like it's the law of attraction. When you tell a story, you're holding it in place, you're holding that energy within yourself. And the thing about this journey is that the masculine is going from distorted masculine to divine masculine. And just the same as we went from distorted feminine to divine feminine, we know we did a lot of distorted feminine bullshit. So, and some of which yeah, he may not have had to deal with ours as much as we have had to deal with his, but we all go through it. And so, what they're talking about healing, like one thing I know is I feel like there is some physical healing that needs to go on. Um, but the divine feminine is healing like the pain of the past hurts, through holding on to these stories that I was just talking about through and if that is not the case, which is fine because I mean it's inner conflict nonetheless. If that's not the case, then I want you to look at the possibility that what is going on when you get triggered when your masculine is doing something and you get triggered and you say, "Oh, I already healed this." And healing this means anyone can say anything to you. This is mastery. This is mastery of the mind and the heart and the energy is anyone can say anything to you and it goes right through you. It does not hold you because you understand that usually what people's attention is brought to has to do with them and not with you. It's more about them than it is about you. So if you feel like you've already healed something, then oftentimes it could be the fact that you have got to still surrender expectations, and expectations really cause a lot of suffering for the divine feminine on this journey. Expectation, yes, yes, but that is one of this is part of your mastery, right? You have I know it sucks. I do. Because think a lot of divine feminines before they stepped into this role were very masculine in their lives. They had to make things happen. They had to get everything done, and you're being asked to trust, to release all expectations, to understand your own power and step into it and release that 3D masculine and know that what is meant for you will come to you. And that's hard. But what the divine masculine is healing on this inner mental conflict is, a lot of the scenarios. They want to make moves forward, but what if this happens? And what if that happens? And it's just a self block. It's just a self sabotage way of keeping yourself back because nothing's ever going to be perfect. And the masculine is really, yes, yeah, see, it is hard to shed that, I get that. The masculine is very much, but that's a control thing for the masculine too, so they have to surrender that. They have to surrender the fact that they're not gonna know exactly what's gonna happen when they move forward and just do it anyway. That's just what this journey is. So, um, that's what I wanted to talk about before. I'm gonna pull some cards, but I also wanna talk about I'm thinking of putting a class together and if you're watching this now or later, you can comment. I I want to know how many people might be interested in an advanced alchemy class. So it would be about 3 classes, maybe 4, and we will talk about uh, portals, moving through portals, remote viewing, moving your energy around, and we will talk about astral and energetic sex. All that kind of stuff. I mean, that kind of stuff is, very healing. So, if anyone's interested in it, leave a comment and I will put the class together. So, let's do a little reading. Yeah. Okay. You know what? That's true about me too, right? I'm a Taurus who are very patient, but my but my Venus is, uh is an Aries. Very hot in the moment and let's get going and do it right and do it now. So that I mean, it happens. All right, let me I know what you mean. I've been very impatient too, trying to be patient, being impatient, being stubborn. I get it. I get it. We're all on this journey, so it's really good to be able to talk to someone about it. You know what I mean? Let's see what the angels and ancestors have to say. Whoops, that's too many. And then hopefully, oh yeah, awesome. Another earth sign. Oh boy. I keep getting this high priest, and I really think this is for the masculine. There's a few masculine who watch this channel, so hopefully they'll watch this video. Intend and create and stand in your power. Stand in your power, divine masculine. Part of, you know, I think what holds them back and they don't understand, when they get into this what if, is that if you stay in your alignment, it just takes that one click to stay in your alignment, to stay in your power, and to keep your intention as the forefront, right? And I and this is for both, I guess, let go of the need to be right, which I was talking about. I was talking about, pointing fingers at your counterpart, instead of you don't need to be right, right? You need to, be able to move forward in your own journey. All right, we have two. I'm not taking two at one time. They did jump out. I did see that. And these two are upside down. Aw. Have an optimistic view, right? And opening heart, deep connections, water blessings. So, this is a number 11 card too. That's beautiful. And friendships at the bottom, but they're talking about, have some fun, play a little, support, support, support those um on the journey with you, support other feminine, support other masculines. Oh my gosh. See, the energy just wants to throw everything. I'm not pulling 12 cards out of the Twin Flame Ascension deck. No. Okay. The energy is a little bit crazy. And I think it's a Jupiter about to go direct, which is really going to, guys, bring some people into your life that, I talked about this the other live, how part of the dark night is to let go of the people and things and places that define you. And some of them are going to try to come back, and some of them are going to try to make you think they're different. You don't have time to let people suck your energy up. I get masculine twin releasing the lower self. So if your masculine twin is doing the work, he is working on releasing the distorted masculine I was just talking about. That's amazing how the cards just mirror it. And you may be feeling this, and so nurture your inner child. And with that card of the friendship card, play, nurture that goes right with that other bottom of the deck. Play, nurture your friend, or nurture your inner child, and let go of the need to be right, and just be love. That's what I just heard. Just be love. Okay. See any advice for the divine feminine. I really feel like, so they said there are no more outer blocks to union. It's all on us. So, and that is hard to let go. That surrender is very steppy. It takes a lot of steps. The surrender process takes many steps. Oh my God, but you are the emperor. Look at that, guys. Ah, but you have to know that you've made it to this energy, and you have to keep yourself in it through the process. That's what I'm hearing. Do not let any of these energetic healings or physical healings set you back to make you think that you have not achieved your empress status, your power. You stand in your power. I know you can feel the power that you have brought on by shedding all these things that have held you back in your life. Beautiful, beautiful. Give me some more for divine feminine. Oh God. This is what we were talking about, right? The stories that we hold on to because of the deceit and the hurt from this connection, right? From your masculine or other catalysts along the way on this connection. Be the emperor, stand in your power, and let that energy go. Okay, okay, they said take them both. They fill out one by one, take them both, but this makes the bottom of the deck not so pretty. It's okay, because it's what we're working on. Trust what you've already grown. Oh, you can't even see these, can you? Okay. Trust what you've already, look at all the work you've done. It's already growing. It is coming into the 3D, okay, guys? It is. Just, you have to, what is it? I saw it the other day. Uh, if you have the faith of a mustard seed, and even when you think this is never happening, or not that, but this masculine, I don't think he's doing it. You still have that little bit of faith and hope, and that's all you need, because it's already sprouting, guys. It's already sprouting. You're already on your way to victory. Do you see that? So this is the bottom of the deck, and it's what we're talking about today anyway. We're talking about inner mental conflict, the mastery of mental conflict, guys. So that's what the Empress the Empress can handle it. Stay in your power. All right. So let us see any advice for our divine masculine. I know a few divine masculines watch this. Okay. Again, this is what I was talking about, right? With the masculine are planning, right? They're planning, they're looking forward and they're planning and they're trying to master the inner conflict of but what if this happens and what if that happens kind of thing. So that's their first card. Guys, if you just came on, I know, honey, I know. I know, but it won't, and, I'm not so you're never responsible for your masculine's work, and I think in the beginning, we all feel a little responsible, like we should do something about it or help them or whatever. You're never responsible for that, you're never responsible to tell them what's going on, but when you have that energetic block, it causes an energetic block also, uh because you are connected, right? So you both are having the energy, you're mirrors. It may not be the same thing. Like I said, the masculine is working on healing the uh, inner conflict of the what ifs and that fear of moving forward, instead of trusting. And the feminine is working on the inner conflict of holding on to the stories and the hurt, and or not surrendering the expectations, which causes a lot of pain. Surrender the expectations, surrender your masculine, let it go. If he's yours, he's coming, just let him go, girls. because because, listen, he loves you so much, he or she, whatever your masculine is, that they are going to trigger that out of you until you get it, right? They are gonna make you feel like it's never gonna end. They are gonna make you feel like they're just playing games with you till the end of time. You got to let it go through you, and I know it's not easy. Trust me. Trust me. Um, but that's what, letting go of expectations. That they're part of your expectation. And look at that. Look at that, masculine. You are so worried about your direction. And here's the world. Here's the world. That's the direction you're going in. You're going in the direction of having everything. This card is everything. This is the everything major arcana of the deck. Like the I love the 10 of Pentacles. It's the major arcana of that, okay? This is everything. Your whole world. What else do we have for the masculine? Okay. Come on, guys. Whoops. I see my 10 of Pentacles. Okay, one card at a time. Energy. Okay, that's two. Do I take them? Yeah, two fell out for us at the end too, right? Okay, so the Four of Pentacles, again, they're between worlds with this. They're between worlds trying to heal this. This is good because this physical and mental stuff needs to be healed. And the Knight of Pentacles, which is what? A reminder of how they took the long road, the very, very long road. But let me see what I pull out of this. I see this. I feel like the stars are aligning. Look at that star. That's the only thing I'm seeing, guys. This has been a really long road. The stars are aligning. The stars are aligning for the masculine, and I think they're really getting it now. Okay. And their overall energy is the Prince of Wands, and he wants to bring all these dreams into the 3D, right? He wants to. He's looking at that. He's looking at how he can bring the world to his life, to his feminine's life, and how he holds himself back. Are there any questions? If there's any questions, we'll do some why do I get so hot when I read. Um, hold on. This is kinda tough to move. If there's any questions, we'll do questions, and then otherwise, I'm gonna put it up. It'll be up probably in, like, depends on the internet, 20 minutes maybe? I don't know, but whew. Alright. Well, I love you all. I hope you're taking advantage of this energy to do the healing work, so that you don't keep blocking yourself, keeping yourself stuck where you're at, we need to move forward. I love you all.